Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to use the rig and how to change your skin to work with the rig. First, let's start with the basics. When you import the rig, you want to find the SleepEatRigRepeat V3 me model, and when you open it, you might get this texture. It's easy to fix. Go to Library, select the model, go to Textures, Browse, and open the default texture again. And there you have it. After that, you're going to see that the fingers doesn't have that little space in them, because the Alex and the normal arms are separate things and they can be seen at the same time. So basically you just have to select the arms and make them invisible. And there you have it. You have normal arms. And yeah, if you click on the first 8 pixels of the arm, you can select the arm where you rotate it and bend it. And after that, 2 pixels is the wrist, where you can bend the wrist in all axes. And if you want to make it simpler, you can turn off rotation, and this way you can only see the bends. And then the last 2 pixels are the fingers. You can select the first part and rotate it, and the second part and rotate it. And the best thing about it is that the typical finger rigs have 0 as the reset position, and they will be open. But if you right click these fingers, it will go to 90, so it will close it. So that's a good addition. And the legs, if you select the first 4 pixels, then you can rotate the leg just how you usually do, or bend the leg and it will stay connected to the body, and this works in all axes too. So that's a good addition. But if you don't want to use that, you can just use the typical rotation. And then the middle 4 pixels are the bending, where there's nothing else, it's just where you bend the legs. And then the last 4 pixels are the feet, where you can bend it to move the fancy feet, so it's always stays to the ground. And it works in all axes too. So if you rotate the leg like that, it works the same way, as you can see. Alright, that was the legs. And yes, the Alex arms are you can use them the same way, make them visible, and then select the other 2 arms and make them invisible, and you have Alex arms. You can move them the same way, and you have fingers too on these arms as well. Now that was how you use the rig. Now I'm going to show you how to make the textures for the rig. It's simple and hard at the same time, so it's not easy but simple. We'll just wait for ping to come up, and I'm going to open one of my skins. Let's say this one. And what I'm going to do is I want the head layer to be 3D, so I'm going to select the hair, you see, just the hair, and then Control C and copy it over here. Oh wait, something's not right. Okay, that should work. Control C. Now it works. And then I'm just going to make this part just skin. So the hair is on the second layer only. Okay, just wait a moment. Nice, perfect. And now you have a 3D hat layer. The next thing you need to do is make a new one, which is 128 on the x-axis, so it's double, and make it invisible. And then Control A, so you select everything, Control C, paste it in here, and move it to the left side. Now, what you need to do is select the bottom 4 pixels of the leg, Control C, and move it to the side next to the hat layer, and 1 to the right, and to the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not that hard. And then you select the top and the bottom parts here, and move it to the middle here. So this is the foot, which is 1 pixel away from the hat layer and on the top. And then you do it to the same as the other leg, on the right to it, with 1 pixel space. And I can copy this because it's the same, but if it's different for you, you need to do it separately. And by the way, everything that's on the left over here, or everything that's going to be here, is the top parts, like the body. I mean, no, not the body, but the this arm here and this leg here, which is on the top. And everything on the right here will be on the bottom leg and arm. Next is going to be the hat layer of the leg. I don't have any hat layer at the moment on this rig, so I'm just going to create an easy one, which is going to be this bright red. Just an easy example. Okay, this should be 4 by 12. Perfect. Now copy it here and here, and this is how the other the hat layer should look like. And now what I'm gonna do is imagine that this is here, Control C, and move it over here with 1 pixel between. And then what you need to do is select the second 4 pixels. Select everything without these 4 pixels here. Control X and move it 4 down. And then the last 4. Control X and move it down with 4 pixels. And then select this one here, this 4 by 4. Control X and move it down over here. This is how you make the hat layer. So the first 4 pixels go here, and then the second 4 pixels go here, and then the third, and these 2 parts, the left one goes up here, and then the right one goes down here. This is how you do the hat layer. I'm going to just copy it for now, so it's the same on this side too, and that is here, which is the left leg, this one. Okay, so this is how you make the leg work, I mean the fancy feet and stuff, and this is how you make the hat layer. Now the arms. These are quite tricky. First of all, I'm going to open my default skin for the rig because I need to have something to look at. Yes, this is how it looks like, and as you can see, this is the foot here, and this is the hat layer all up, but you cannot see it because it's transparent. Yes, and then the next thing you need to do is select the first 4 pixels of the arm, Control C, and move it here 1 pixel down, and then 4 pixels down, and then copy these. No, wait, no. Copy this one only, the top part, and move it where it needs to be, with 1 pixel over here, and then move the next 4 pixels here under it, which is right here. These are the next 4 pixels, with 4 pixels space in between, like this. As you can see, if I select this is a 16 by 4. But my skin has is going into the wrist, which is not possible at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is make this part go up with 1. So I just made another skin line. So if I select it now and copy it here, it's going to look like this. Yes, that's much better. And then I'm going to yes, this is the arm hat layer. So I don't want a double hat layer. So what I'm just gonna do is quickly turn these into skin, because my clothes are gonna be hat layer. So now I want to make these clothes into hat layer 2, because the arms are these are hat layer, so the body should be. So what I'm just gonna do is select all the colors here. So basically select the entire skin, and now Control C, move it down over here. So this is gonna be the clothes, and then just make this entire thing into skin. Nice. And then these are the only parts I need to finish. Perfect. Now this is gonna be hat layer 2, and since these arms are the same as this one, so I'm just going to copy this one, so it's skin, and then copy this one next to it. Perfect. And now the fingers and the wrists, you just need to select your skin color and make a 1 pixel down, make a 4 by 4, copy and paste it here. Now select these 4 by 8, copy and paste next to it. Now select 2 pixels on the bottom, copy and paste below it, and then select this 4 by 4 and this 4 by 4 and delete them. This is how you make the wrist with the same color as your arm, as you can see here. And now you just need to make a 2 by 2 here. These are gonna be the fingers colors. So whatever color you set here is gonna be how what the fingers are going to be like what color. And then I'm just going to copy this because it's the same for me. So it's right here, and that's all. And I am not going to do the Alex arm here, but basically it is the same as you need to make put the arms over here with 1 pixel space in between. And how the Alex arms are is that there's a 4 by 4, and then there's a 3 by 4, then there's another 4 by sorry 4 by 12, then a 3 by 12, then a 4 by 12, and another 3 by 12. So that leaves 2 pixels out of here. So delete 2 and delete 2 here because it's 3 and 3. So I mean, you shouldn't just delete it. It's basically, if you have a skin like this maybe, then it should be like maybe like this, so it keeps the shape maybe, and then somehow make this into the same as you want, and then move it next to it, because it's not just a cut down option, it's this one and this one. So yeah, if you want to make proper LX arms, then you probably know how to make them, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, now let's just copy it over here. I think that's how. Wait, no. What is the problem? This should be 14 by 12. Yeah. Then what did I? Something is not correct here. Oh, okay. Sorry. This is not what I wanted. Select all these if you made these already, and move it one left, because yes, you don't need to make any space here. Okay, sorry, don't make any space here, as you can see here. So now there should be a space, 1 pixel space here. Perfect. Now you just need to make these, put these there as well. And now I can show you what I mean. If I just delete this pixel to make it 3 by 4, then it's just going to cut it down over here. So what I'm gonna do is make it like if it were smaller. So this here too, and this here too, and then cut this one out, and cut this one out, and then put it right here. And as you can see, it lines up with the skin. So this is how you make Alex arms. So now what I'm just gonna do is Control X and put it here, because it's easier this way. Control X and put it here. Perfect. And then these two, I can just delete it now because that's quicker and it's just one color. And there you go, that's the hat layer and the wrist and fingers. Copy it here, and there you go, the skin is ready. I'm just going to delete these. And as you can see, it's quite a mess, but this is how it works. So I'm just going to export it because sorry, not ping. I made a mistake at the start of the video. It's GIMP, sorry. GIMP cannot just simply save into PNG. I need to export it, but you use whatever program you use. I'm just going to name it here. I think it was called JSON skin, so JSON, I don't know, V3. So it's for the rig. Okay, now I can just close these. It's okay if you don't save the stuff. And then go back to mine-imator, go to the library, and then select the skin you just created. It's going to be right here, and it should take a small bit of time. And look, the rig is correctly done. So now, as you can see, these are the head layers. They look really good. This is how it bends. Yes, the rig is not perfect. The bending has some bugs, but it's not really bad. And other than that, I think it looks alright. Everything works perfectly. And the fancy feet, as you can see, the leg works here too. And then the fancy feet works perfectly. Yeah, there are texture bugs too, because mine-imator is not perfect. You probably know that already, but that's all I could do. So yes, this is the SleepEatRigRepeat Advanced Rig version 3. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and Happy animating. Bye guys.